Y'all stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Last week, as we were wrapping up Easter, I got out this little thing, this energy stick, and we were talking about the fact, and I used it as an illustration to tell you that for a lot of us in our lives, we are all born with that genetic wiring that God gives us, and every once in a while we tap into that DNA that God puts within us, and when that happens, we find that spark, that amazing moment where we start living out for just a minute the thing that God does for us. I mean, it's really cool, it's exciting. And a lot of people go through life and they have those moments where they kind of spark, they get real close to being that person that God wants them to be. And I said one of the beauties of Easter is that we're invited by God to complete that circuit, if you will, and finally become who we were created to be. And so it's just a reminder that we're called to connect to our Creator, because there is the power, there's where that surge of energy comes from. That's where we get what we need to be the person we're created to be. But today I'll also share with you the idea that there's this need that we have in our lives to connect and share with one another. And that becomes important. So I'm going to let you guys become my guinea pigs. Join hands with one another if you wouldn't mind. And so obviously if we do this right, I want to grab the end of this thing and it will light up because we're so good. And nothing has happened. So that means that one of you are dead. And we don't know it yet. Or that we're missing part of that connection. So Caleb, if you grab the end of that right there. Wow, look at that. Yeah, How much did you pay to get in this morning? See, entertainment like this doesn't just happen anywhere. Let go, kid. See? Break the connection. Nothing there. But you know, when that connection's there, anything can happen. And it's a connection that we have not just as we connect with Jesus, but when we become part of the family, we become dangerous. And we discover a power to become who we were created to be in the world. And like I said, when that happens, anything can happen. Thank you very much for participating. Thank you so much for your fine job. Each one of you are great conduits of this week. You have the opportunity to go out and impact the world. You have the opportunity to go out and be an agent of change. Don't take for granted the connection you have to Christ, but also don't take the connection you have with each other. It matters, and it makes a difference.